Well, most of you are familiar with what happens here on the set of Inside the Lines. Our director and producer wanted to give you more of an inside look. They took a camera down with them to Los Angeles for the Pac-10 tournament, so you could get a chance to kind of understand them a little bit further and exactly see what happened down in Los Angeles.
City of Angels, man. I'm loving LA so far. You know, the palm trees, you know, better than no trees that we got in Pullman. You know, really enjoying that. The air smells different. It's nice and crisp. I like the taste. You know, I think I taste victory in the air too. You know, we got a good omen. We're in room 509, which happens to be the area code of Pullman.
My first impressions of this trip are be my third time down here in LA, and the one thing I'm really excited about is I'm downtown opposed to before I was staying in Pasadena for the most part, and I just kind of was all over. But I think it's gonna be really cool just being downtown and in the middle of everything, right by the Staples Center, by LA Live. And I think I like how we're in the middle of everything so far. So playing Oregon, a team that technically has beaten us twice already, and just last weekend that might be kind of difficult to get over that hump. So I'm thinking hopefully we just need to be able to shoot. That's been our problem. We haven't been able to shoot consistently.
I'm looking for the star power if I'm, you know, since I'm in LA, and hopefully we can get some star power from our players. You know, Klay Thompson, he's coming back to Cali. Hopefully he can put on a show for his home state, and you know, maybe make this trip. I mean, it's gonna be worth it no matter what because we're in LA and we're at the Pac-10 tournament, but you know, put the icing on the cake. That would be nice.
I thought the game was all right, I guess. Like, it was really. I thought we were gonna fall down quite a bit, and I was about to just, you know, I almost wanted to leave at halftime because I really thought it was just gonna turn into one of those horrible games where we're down like 20. But it didn't happen. We actually came back and were able to be competitive. It was a heartbreaking loss. Talking to the coaches and players afterwards even made it more heartbreaking because you could tell that they were really just about as disappointed as we were, I thought.
It was a good game. Like, got to see what I wanted to see. A good Cougar effort. You know, we ended up not getting the win, lost in overtime in a heartbreaker, but it was all right. I got to see the Cougar team that will hopefully, you know, help build the program. They a lot of young guys out there doing some good things. So. It sucks because we lost, but at the same time, you know, we can look forward to the future of, you know, Cougar basketball, and I think it's promising. I think this team's going to learn how to pull out these close games as wins instead of losses. Yesterday was an eventful day after a late night, you know, experiencing LA. We woke up probably about the crack of 3 in the afternoon, went to the Stanford, Arizona State game, got to see a pretty good game. I was actually really surprised, didn't think that Stanford was going to play as well as they did. They ended up spanking Arizona State, who's a NCAA tournament team. You know, that's a lot of us were hoping that they were going to make the tournament.
During the pregame ceremonies when all the stupid Husky fans were chanting, "Go Huskies," Gavin, Sarah, Daniel, and I were all yelling "Go Cougs," and we got some good looks. And honestly, I think we're almost louder than the majority of the Husky fans in attendance. It's pretty funny. And then one Husky fan said that's really stereotypical, which I really don't understand. So, and he said something along the lines of, "Hey, we need to go against Oregon schools," and he said that if we're playing OSU, he'd go for WSU. Husky fans are stupid. I know we already know that, but I'm not going for the Huskies. I don't care who they're playing.
The highlight of the night, we drove around, tried to find some sights, you know, around LA. Went to Dodger Stadium, but it was closed off. We really couldn't get too many good shots of that. And then we proceeded to drive to Crenshaw.
After seeing enough, I don't know if you want to say hood movies and listen to gangster rap or whatever, it wasn't nearly as bad as you'd think it would be from what you've heard and seen. Like, I don't think it looked that bad. And then as we continued to drive down into Inglewood, I think it was maybe a little bit, living up to stereotype a little bit more. Like, I think if we would have kept going, we might have gotten to some interesting things. Like, you definitely look down the side streets and it looked a little bit sketch. And I also saw a sign that said something along the lines of guns, alcohol, no refund, just on the wall. So we saw some interesting stuff down there, for real. Just driving around at the hood at 3 o'clock in the morning was definitely fun with a very expensive cable 8 camera.
So Gavin, you said you thought you'd never make it to Inglewood.
I thought I'd never make it to Inglewood. Now that I'm here, I don't know if I'll make it out.
Yeah, making it here is not the problem, dude. It's making it out, that's the problem.
Well, guys, you've given us the ins and outs, the food, the games, the social life. Sounds like it really was a great trip. Looking back on it now, though, what does it feel like to look back on it? What are your thoughts?
Well, one thing, because I'm graduating next month, and I want to go down there, and it just kind of got me really more excited to graduate, because before I was kind of like, I don't know if I really want to leave here, I'm not sure if I'm ready, but when I was down there just seeing everything, where I want to be, it just kind of was refreshing to see that I actually liked and want to be down there. So I think it just kind of got me ready to, actually kind of told me that I'm ready to move on. So that's what I got out of the trip, I'd say, for the most part.
What about you, Gavin?
Well, I'm definitely a big fan of traveling, a big fan of different experiences, and that's definitely what this was. This was my first time to LA, and it was just a great experience, you know, something I can check off the list. I've been to LA, you know, a lot of people from where I'm from aren't going to make it out there, and it's just, you know, it's cool to see a different place, and maybe, you know, I could see myself ending up there, you know, working in LA, but other than that, it was just overall it was an unbelievable experience, because, you know, we got the royal treatment when we were in LA, didn't have to pay for anything, got to, you know, check out the sites, and we've met a lot of cool people. So, you know, hopefully we'll just keep networking and use the experience, you know, to the best of its capabilities.